Hi there folks, and welcome to our What Solutions for this week's issue of the Daily Rigour, number 251. So cracking story here. It's just like Eddie and his Teddy, the story that Rigger Man reads to Rigger Boy pretty much every night. A scientist travels 10,000 metres underwater and finds a giant teddy bear. So how long did the scientist spend underwater? So 4 hours to descend, 4 hours to explore, and 4 hours to return to the surface. In other words, it's going to be 3 lots of 4, which is 12 hours in total. So for part B, we've got what's the furthest depth below sea level ever reached by humans. So 388 metres lower than this descent here. So that means to get the total depth, we need to add these two figures together. So the deepest below sea level man has ever reached is 10,928 metres. So on to our second story from the USA. A lot of these home improvement TikToks have become quite viral these days. So this woman stuck over 7,000 pennies to her bathroom floor, but as she had pointed out to her, one of those coins appeared to be a 1943 copper alloy penny, which is valued at £82,500. She maybe would have been cheaper buying some flooring. Could prove to be quite a costly mistake. Anyway, how many coins did she glue to her floor? So what we need to do is we need to take the 82,500 off of the total value of the coins, leaving us with a value of $76.99. So that's the value of the pennies, but each penny, of course, is 1/100th of a dollar. So we can multiply by 100 to get the total number of pennies, 7,699 of them to be precise. But of course, we need to add on that very valuable one that we took away right at the beginning. So that gives us a final answer of 7,700 coins. So I hope she's managed to find a way to get that coin up and managed to sell it for that figure there. If not, as I say, it could be a costly mistake. Speaking of costly mistakes, this dad from Yorkshire offering to pay £54 for 4 portions of fish and chips at a London restaurant for his family. Well, he offered to pay for them before he found out the cost. So how much did it cost Dad per portion? Well, that's going to be £54 shared equally amongst the 4 people eating. So that's £13.50 a portion, which is ridiculously high. So in Glasgow, for example, the average cost of a portion is £6.92. So if the same order was bought from Glasgow, how much change would be received from £30? So first things first. We've got our 4 lots of £6.92, so we need to do £6.92 times by 4, so the total cost of the order would be £27.68, and to work out the change we just take that figure away from 30, so £2.32 change. So would you have guessed that Hull has the cheapest average cost for a portion of fish and chips in the UK? I was surprised too. So if the same order was bought there, you would receive £4.52 change from £25. So what's the average cost of a portion of fish and chips in Hull? So we need to take the change off the total amount. It's basically just doing the opposite process of what we just did. So £20.48 for the 4 fish suppers. So we divide by 4 to get the cost of 1. So that's an incredible bargain of £5.12. So the average cost of a portion of fish and chips across the UK is 63p more than the £7.2 average cost of a portion in the northeast of England. So that $1,000,000 question, what is the average cost of a portion of fish and chips across the UK? Well, we need to add 63p onto £7.2. So in other words, we've got to add 0.63 just to keep all the place values the same. So the average cost of a portion in the UK is £7.65. Ridiculously under what it cost in London. No wonder that dad needs therapy, as the quote was in the tweet. So final story, and all at Rigger Maths are very excited to hear that Indiana Jones 5 is filming in Tyneside. So Harrison Ford was spotted in Newcastle's quayside enjoying, it, believe it or not, a lunch of fish and chips and a pint of lager. So the average cost of a pint of lager in the northeast of England is £3.74. How much would Harrison have expected to pay altogether for his lunch? So obviously we've got the cost of the pint plus the cost of a portion of fish and chips in the northeast, which we could see from the previous article is £7.02. So if we add those two figures together, we get £10.76. Should be no problem for Harrison, who'll probably be getting about 30 million for the filming of that film. So there we have it, folks, our word solutions for this week. We hope you enjoyed solving these problems. Stay tuned for next week's edition, when we're going to be looking at more stories from the news of the week and the numbers behind them. But in the meantime, thanks for watching, and bye for now.